Hi friends, Mrs. Bonds here. I'm going to show you how to get to a collection of magazines through your MyTRL account in an app called RB Digital. And the best way to do it is through our portal page. So clicking on the portal, your portal page is going to look a little bit different than mine because I'm a teacher, so I have more things on here, but your stuff will still be right in the middle. So scroll on down until you get into the middle underneath this tan colored box that says research. First, you see our library catalog, obviously. Then you also have access to Sora, which is a collection of and audio books that there is another video about. And we have our databases through ProQuest. If you click here, you don't need any usernames and passwords. You just go straight into those databases. For this one, if you're to play with World Book Online, again, that was an encyclopedia set back in the day. That's all online now, but you do need to know this username and password. Finally, down here, we get into the MyTRL box. So MyTRL, again, is your connection to our public library to have access to everything online. You do have to have a username and password for that. That's already given to you by our district. So your username is listed there. So whatever you see listed in bold, that is your username for MyTRL. So it's OSD plus your regular username. That's all you need to know. In addition, their passwords had to be only 4 digits. They call it a PIN. And so we're using your birthday month and day of the month as your PIN. So if your birthday was on January 3rd, when it asks for a PIN number, if it asks for a PIN number, you put in 0103. Now, when I click on MyTRL there, it's taking me to this landing page of reference database results. If for some reason this changes, they are always updating their stuff like any other organization out there. So you'll always see on every single page for the public library, you'll always see this menu running across the top. If it's not running across the top, check for the 3 lines, the little hamburger in the upper right-hand corner of the page. If you click on that, then you should get the drop down of these menus. But we're underneath the Learn section to get to RB Digital magazines. Now, these are just databases, but to get out to their magazines and newspapers, we're going to click right here. And once I get to the magazines and newspapers link, now RB Digital is showing up on the right-hand side. So we want to click on their hyperlink here, RB Digital Magazine. These are going to be full text, full color picture magazines, just as if you had it in your hand. You can definitely play through and use these for your own leisure as well. Just real quick, RB Digital also has a collection of audiobooks available, much like the Sora app. Now, I want to get specifically to those magazines written in a different language. So right up here is the magnifying glass that you need to click on to get to the advanced search. I really wish they had an advanced search button that was more obvious on this main page, but you have to click on the magnifying glass or the search glass to get out there. Now it automatically put me into audiobooks. I need to click over to magazines and then click on advanced search. And these are the search filters here. So if you click on advanced search and you see a ton of, not a ton, but 5 or 6 other boxes here, you're not searching in magazines. It puts you into audiobooks, so you want to make sure you click on magazines, and then you'll get to this. Now I could search by specific title or genre, obviously, but I said I want to do by a language. Pick the first one that shows up that I know we have: Capital French. And now I'm seeing the magazines that they have that are written in French. Quite a number of them are showing up, so you have a lot to choose from. If I come down and maybe select this one, when I'm ready to check it out, after I see this is the most current issue, it's going to ask me for my username and password. Now, This is not the MyTRL username and password. You have to set yourself up an account on RB Digital. So if you have not done that in the past, you're going to click on Register Now, and you're going to get to create your own username and password here. You can use your MyTRL username and password, so it's all the same. But what you need to know is down here where it says Library Card, you need to put in your MyTRL information right there. Okay. So again, it's OSD plus your regular username, which is your last name, first initial, middle initial. So make sure you put that in where it says card number. This is what they're looking for right there is your MyTRL connection. You could use that up here and use your 4-digit PIN of your birthday month and day of the month as your password. So it's all the same if you want. Continue to get yourself registered there. I'm already registered, so I'm going to go get myself logged in. And once I get to this page, the checkout confirmation, I could go browse for more magazines, or I could start reading it now in the browser. If you would like to get this magazine sent to you and put into your RB Digital file, every time there's a new issue that comes out, you can click on this automatically check out the next issue. And go to read now. And again, these are full text, full color, just as if you had the real thing in your hand. It's very nice. I could obviously just kind of scroll through the pages here, but a faster way to browse would be to click up here in the left-hand side and upper corner. You'll get to the table of contents icon, and you can quickly go to different articles this way. If I find an article I like, I can bookmark it once I'm on it. Let's say I'm here and this is an editorial page and I'm interested in this editorial about Macron. I could bookmark this page so now I know that I want to come back to this. If I would rather see this in larger size, there are magnifying glass down at the bottom corner here, but I can also put this into text. Now, because there's two different articles on this page, it's asking me which page do you want to see the text of. So I click on the second one, and now I just have it as a much easier to read text file. Still full color, just as if it were the page in front of me, which is nice. And then if I were wanting to print this, I could click my printer icon and it'll spit it out as a PDF so I can print it as well. So that's how to get into RB Digital. If you want this as something you'd access on your phone, obviously there's an app for that. So just check out the Google Play Store or the Mac App Store so you can get that. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Oh, if you have any questions, please contact Mrs. Bonds in the library.